All right, guys, we're at 1419 South 54th Street in Tacoma. So 5 beds, 2.5 baths, 3172 square feet. Listed at $629,950. Built in 1908. I'm always going to be honest and transparent with you. This is not one of the nicer neighborhoods. I mean, the houses look like they're okay, but you're kind of close to the riffraff around here. So, you know, I'm not a huge fan of the neighborhood, but let's take a look at the house anyway. So, nice little porch on here. They've done some really good upgrades to the house. So, walk in and we got the stairs carpet is new. These floors are new. They don't really match from there to the living room, but that's okay. But nice high ceilings, especially for a house this old. Huge open area. So you get your living room, you get your dining room space. The chandelier's kind of off a little bit. I probably would have put it in the middle, but that's something to easily fix. So over here we got the kitchen and nice finishes in here. Really nice countertops, cabinets, appliances. Everything looks almost brand new, to be honest. We got the door to the backyard. We'll take a look at that in a second. So, got some nice little built-ins here. And we got the separate laundry room. So, I think this door goes down to the basement. Yeah, so goes down to the basement. So, got some storage up on above the stairs. So, steps are all original. All right, so down here, so we do have a sump pump down here, so that's good just in case there's any kind of flooding. There's not really any signs of it. You'd be able to see it up on the walls and on the floor, but you know, don't see any of that. So we got the hot water heater, got the furnace over there. So that goes outside. You know, storage on both sides. Let's see, the electric panel was updated in 2013, so that's good. They got everything covered up here too, insulation-wise. So they got the vapor barrier over here. For the rest of the house, you get some little bits and pieces of some of the insulation kind of falling down. That could have been like pests over the years, or if they were out here storing anything, if they were fixing anything. But the vapor barrier is dirty. I mean, it looks like it's in okay condition. It's just a little dirty, but... So the furnace installed last service in 2019. So that's definitely something to get done. But you know, decent sized basement. It's got new PEX piping for the water. So a lot of these older homes, especially in Tacoma, you kind of have to replace with this kind of stuff. So, but that's pretty much it. Pretty standard basement here. So let's go over this way here. So we got one of the bathrooms. So here's a bedroom in here. Really nice size. Got the old original doors on there. Not a huge closet, but you do have one on the other side here. So this could be like a first floor primary. You don't have an attached ensuite, but it's right across the hallway. So, and this one is a full one. So nice updates in here too. Toilet, the sink, lots of storage, these original built-ins. So overall, tons of living space down here. Love those big windows. Like I've just always been a fan of those anyway. But my first apartment in Brooklyn was an old warehouse, and they had huge floor-to-ceiling windows, and I loved it. It was also infested with rats. I didn't love that part, and they didn't pay their fair share of rent. But you know. All right, moving on. Enough about me. Here's another bathroom. So another half bath. Nice updates in here. Let's go take a look upstairs. The ceilings are high up here too, so that's pretty cool. New carpet in all the bedrooms. Really nice sized bedroom. I think I said that about the last house too. The older houses generally don't have you know, bedrooms this big. So very slight creaking on the floors. I mean, the house has obviously been settled. It's been here a long time. There's another bedroom. I mean, this feels like as big as my first apartment, but nice sized closet in there too. Windows are updated. Here's another full bath. And then here's another bedroom in here. Again, really nice size. Got your closet space there. And then this is bedroom number 5. So we just got access to the, to the attic and some of the old ductwork. Doors on there, so that's pretty cool. All right, so there's the 4 of the 5 bedrooms, and you got the one half bath up here, and then you got the full bath up here. You got the other full bath downstairs near the other one, and then you have the half bath when you first walk in the house. So let's take a peek outside. Like I said, just not a huge fan of the neighborhood, but now we'll go take a look at the backyard. So there's a single car garage. Really nice big tree. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but let's take a look. I'm wondering what this is. This gray kind of wire or something, or cable going through. But there's from the back door, so you got the backyard here. There's where I saw from the basement. Oh, so that's just a hose. It's connecting probably to a sprinkler system. But decent sized backyard. The new fence looks newer. They did some landscaping. You got the nice big tree over there. Nice area over here too. So let's see if so just a small single car garage. I don't know, is that part of a tree growing? No, that's not. That'd be kind of weird. But yeah, just decent small. I mean, you could definitely build another one on here, or make this bigger into like a 2-car garage. But nice backyard space. Like I said, just not a huge fan of the neighborhood. So the house right behind you is boarded up. The one to the right's boarded up. The one to the left, not in good condition. And just like when I got here, there's just, a random homeless guy just running down the street cursing at himself. So I'm not saying it's like that all the time, but just kind of, this is just one of those neighborhoods. In Tacoma, you can go one block to the next, it could be a completely different area. I'd say this is probably the worst area out of the ones you've sent me in Tacoma. The other ones have been pretty good. So I'll send you this one and let me know what you think.